The next topic is effect of temperature and doping on mobility. The mobility is nothing but the moment of charge carriers under the influence of electric field that we studied already. Now in this topic we are studying the effect of temperature on this particular mobility. What will happen to the mobility, that how the electrons will move or how the hole will move on by increasing the temperature or by decreasing the temperature. What will be the moment of this mobility? That is a moment of charge carriers, that is electrons and holes. The next one is doping on the mobility. The doping is nothing but, we know, adding impurities to a pure semiconductor material is nothing but a doping. So what will be the moment of electron, that is nothing but a mobility as well as a holes, by doping. So the effect of temperature and doping on mobility we are studying in this particular topic. Before we start the effect of temperature and doping on mobility, we need to understand the term that is scattering. Scattering is nothing but a distraction. For example, if we consider an electron which is supposed to move in this particular direction. For example, if we consider semiconductor material, if we apply electric field for that particular semiconductor material, that is, the electric field is in this particular direction, but the electron movement will be exactly opposite to that of applied electric field, that we know in the last topic, that the electron movement is exactly opposite to that of direction of conventional current. For example, in scattering, what happens if an electron was supposed to move in this particular direction, means because of the increase in temperature or because of the doping, the electron will get deflected and move in another direction. Either it may move in this direction or it may move in this particular direction. That is nothing but a scattering. So scattering is nothing but a deflection or the deviation in the moment of particular electron. That is nothing but a scattering. So the scattering is not only supposed for this electron, it can also applicable for hole also. So the scattering is applicable for a charged carriers. Either it may be an electron or it may be a hole. So what is scattering? Scattering is the deviation of an electron movement. If an electron is supposed to move in one particular direction, means because of this temperature as well as doping, the electron may deviate from its original position. That is nothing but a scattering. Now we understood the term scattering. There are two types of scattering. There are impurity scattering and lattice scattering. So the first one we study now is impurity scattering. As name says, impurity scattering, we are adding impurities to a semiconductor material. The term doping will come into picture. That is, adding impurities to a pure semiconductor. By adding impurities, whatever the scattering happening is nothing but a impurity scattering. For example, if an electron, if we consider the motion of an electron, it was the motion of an electron which was supposed to move in this particular direction. When we add impurities to a semiconductor material, that is pentavalent impurities and trivalent impurities, that is the third column of a periodic table as well as the fifth column of a periodic table that we studied in intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductor. For example, if we add a pentavalent impurity to a semiconductor material, what will be generated? If we are adding pentavalent, means an electron will be generated. So these are the electron. Example purpose. And if we add a trivalent impurities, then a hole will be generated. So this is a hole and this is an electron. We are adding impurities to a semiconductor material. So consider this as a semiconductor material. If we add impurities like a trivalent and pentavalent impurities, if we added means a hole as well as a electron will be created. Hole is by trivalent impurity and a electron is by pentavalent impurities. So what happens when we add impurities to a semiconductor material? So the electron will try to occupy the hole position. So it will try to occupy this hole, because electron will always, it will not be in the same position, it will be in a it will be looking for a new position. As hole is present over here, so it will try to occupy this position instead of moving in one particular direction. This was the direction of an electron which was supposed to move in this particular direction. Because of the impurities, it gets scattered. So this is because of trivalent impurities, a hole is created over here. Now suppose if I assume if a pentavalent impurity is also added, that is a electron is created in a semiconductor material. Because of that, an electron may move away from the particular direction. It was supposed to move in this direction, as electron is also negatively charged, as well as this electron which is generated, that is also negatively charged. So it will move away from the particular direction. So this is because of the hole and this is because of the electron. Because of a hole, it will try to attract towards this hole, and this is because of the electron which is also negatively charged. So it will try to move away from this particular electron. So this is about impurity scattering. Now we study what happens when we increase the temperature, that is effect of temperature and doping on mobility we are studying. So this is about the doping. So by adding impurities, the electron which was supposed to move in one particular direction, it get deviated. The motion is deviated. The motion of the electron is get distracted because of the presence of impurities. Now what happens when we increase the temperature? For example, if we increase the temperature, that is if we increase the temperature above 0 Kelvin. If we increase the temperature, what happens to the kinetic energy? The kinetic energy will also increase. If we increase the temperature, for example, that we studied in electron hole pair. When a temperature increases, an electron is shifted from the valence band to a conduction band. Similarly here, when we increase the temperature for the semiconductor material, they will gain the energy. The electrons which are present in the valence band, they will gain energy and they will start to move. Move in the sense they gain a kinetic energy. So the kinetic energy will be increased. What happens to the velocity? The velocity will also increase. The kinetic energy, the speed, that is the movement speed of the electron will also get increased. If the velocity increases, what happens to the impurity scattering? If a velocity increases, then impurity scattering decreases. Once again I will repeat. If a temperature increases, then electron will get kinetic energy. That kinetic energy of the electron will increases. Kinetic energy of the electron increases means velocity of the particular electron will also increase. That is the speed of the electron will also increase. If the speed of an electron increases means the impurity scattering will decrease. That will explain here. For example, if we increase this was the temperature which was supposed to move. This was the electron movement. Because of the impurities, that is because of the hole as well as because of the electron which was created by adding a impurity, that is by doping, it will get deviates its path from its original place. So how we can make the electron to move in particular direction? That is by increasing the temperature. That is, if we increase the temperature, the kinetic energy of the particular electron will increase. In turn, the velocity of the particular electron will increase. That is, it was as electron speed is more, instead of going to particular hole, it will deviate less because of high speed of the electron. Similarly, instead of deflecting more, the electron will deflect less. This is for temperature that is greater than 0 Kelvin. Suppose if we increase more temperature, that is if we increase more temperature, then kinetic energy will also double, as well as the velocity will also be get doubled, as well as the impurity scattering will decrease. This is for particular temperature which is above 0 Kelvin. If we keep on increasing the temperature, means the electron will deviate less and it will try to gain its original position. That is the direction which was supposed to move. That is the electron direction which was intended to move. So how we can deviate this electron movement? By increasing the temperature. That is, we can reduce the deviation by increasing the temperature. If we increase the temperature, kinetic energy increases. If the kinetic energy increases, the speed will increase, that is the velocity will increase, then impurity scattering will decrease. That is explained with this picture. This was the whole occupation as well as the electron. So this electron, before increasing the temperature, it will get attracted towards this hole. Before increasing the temperature, it will move away from this particular electron. If we increase the temperature, means the electron speed is more. Instead of deviating more, it will deviate less and it will try to move in the particular direction which was supposed to move. So this is the how we can reduce the impurity scattering by increasing the temperature. If we increase the temperature, if the impurity scattering decreasing, means what we can say? The mobility of electron is increasing. Mobility is nothing but by applying the electric field, the electron movement. For example, if we want the electron to move from the left to right, means that is the mobility of electron. Because of the scattering, they may move from left to right. Because of this scattering, if we reduce this scattering, means the mobility will increase. Similarly here also, if we keep on increasing the temperature, then mobility will also increase. So what we can say, if a temperature increases, mobility will also increases. If we keep on increasing the temperature, means the mobility will also keep on increases. If we decrease the temperature, then the deviation, that is the scattering, will be more. That is the difference between the temperature as well as the mobility and impurity scattering. So this can be represented with the help of a graph. That is, here there is a one graph relation. On x-axis we have temperature, that is in Kelvin, that is again in a log scale, and on y-axis we have a mobility. The unit for the mobility is centimeter square per volt second, that is also in a log scale. So we can represent this one in a graphical form. That is a relation between a temperature as well as a mobility. As temperature increases here, as temperature increases, mobility also increases. If we keep on increasing the temperature, then mobility also increases. So that is represented over here. If we increase the temperature, if we keep on increasing the temperature, the mobility will also increase. That is up to one level. That is up to 1 point. If we, as temperature increases, the mobility will also increase. So as temperature increases, the mobility is also increasing. So here this is a mobility, sorry, this is a temperature. With respect to this is a mobility. As temperature increases, mobility will also increase. That is up to one particular point. So as temperature increases, the mobility will also increases. But this temperature increase is limited up to one level. That is, say for silicon up to 300 Kelvin. If we keep on increasing the temperature, the mobility will also increase up to 300 Kelvin. So after that, what happens? The mobility will decrease. This mobility will decrease. Why this mobility is decreasing? This is because of another type of a scattering, that is lattice scattering. Because of this lattice scattering, the mobility will decrease above 300 Kelvin. We know the basic, that is in case of a impurity scattering, as temperature increases, impurity scattering decreases, and what we said, mobility increases. If we keep on increasing the temperature, means that is mobility will also increase. But that increase in temperature, there is one limit for that. So for example, that is a 300 Kelvin. So above 300 Kelvin, what happens? This mobility will decrease. Why? That is because of this lattice scattering. The next one is lattice scattering. So what we can say here, this is the crystal arrangement that we know, that is from basic physics. Crystal arrangement, these are the pink color which is just shown over here are the atoms. When it is at normal temperature, that is at 0 Kelvin, when we say 0 Kelvin, the electron can easily move in this crystal lattice. So as temperature keep on increases, whatever the atom which are present in this cubic arrangement, so they will start to vibrate. So these are the vibration, that is because of increase in temperature. When temperature increases, the atoms which are present in the crystal lattice starts to vibrate. Because of this vibration, the electron will not move easily. If the vibration was not present, if this vibration is not there at normally, the electron move easily in this crystal lattice. The free electron will move easily. So when we increase the temperature, what happens? The keep on increase. There is one limit for the temperature, that is a 300 Kelvin that we say. So if we increase the temperature, that is above 300 Kelvin, so they will start to vibrate. So because of this vibration, the electron will get a destruction, that is they won't move freely. There will be a disturbance because of this vibration. As temperature increases, vibration increases. As vibration increases, the mobility of electron will decrease. That is explained in this graph. So as temperature keep on, if we increasing at one temperature, that is about 300 Kelvin, the mobility reaches to its maximum value. So if we increase above that value, it will start to vibrate. Because of that vibration, the mobility will start to decrease. Why? Because electron is not moving freely in that particular crystal lattice. Why it is not able to move freely in the crystal lattice is because of the vibration that is caused by increasing temperature, that is above the one level, that is 300 Kelvin. So here the increasing temperature as well as a decreasing that is increasing temperature with respect to impurity scattering, that is 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 a impurity scattering, LS is a lattice scattering. The rate at which the temperature is increasing is approximately, with the help of equation, is given as T power 3 by 2. This is the temperature rate at which it is increasing for the particular silicon. So this is the temperature rate, that is exactly minus 3 by 2 as that of impurity scattering. So this is the temperature rate equation, approximately how the mobility as well as the temperature, corresponding temperature, how it is increasing, that is given in this equation. If we consider a total mobility of the entire semiconductor, that is, if mu is the total conductivity of entire semiconductor, then 1 by mu 1, 1 by mu 2 and 1 by mu 3 and so on. So this is the total mobility of the entire semiconductor material. So here mu 1 and mu 2 and mu 3 are nothing but a mobility of particular vibration, that is particular scattering. This mobility is because of lattice scattering, this mobility is because of impurity scattering, and this mobility is because of other material which are present in the semiconductor material. So these are the mobilities of individual scatterings. So total mobility we can read it as the mobility of individual scattering is nothing but the mobility of entire scattering, that is 1 by mu is equals to 1 by mu 1, mu 2 and mu 3 and so on. If a more scattering is present means we need to keep on increasing the mu value. This is for particular scattering. This is for another scattering. Whatever the entire mobility of particular semiconductor device is nothing but the inverse of the individual mobility, which is nothing but a total mobility of particular crystal. So now effect of temperature is over. That is, as temperature increases up to one level, mobility increases, and above that the mobility of the electron will decrease. So that is, temperature is over now. Now the effect of doping on mobility. So this effect of doping on mobility is explained with the help of a graph. Here on x-axis we have impurity concentration. Impurity concentration. Impurity concentration is nothing but what type of a impurity we are adding, that is nothing but a impurity concentration per cubic centimeter. So either a pentavalent impurity or a trivalent impurity. On a y-axis we have a mobility, that is centimeter square per volt second. So at 0 point where there is no impurity at all, that is over here. That is over here. At 0 there is no impurity. We are not at all adding an impurity at that time. So this is the mobility. So this is the mobility. So this is the mobility of electron n, and this is the mobility of a hole, that is mu n, and this is the mobility of hole. The red color is the mobility of hole and the green color is the mobility of electron. Why I am representing a red color, that is a green above the red color, is because the mass of electron is less compared to the mass of hole. So as impurity is added, this mobility will start to decrease. The mobility of electron as well as the mobility of a hole will decrease. Why this concentration, that is the mobility, is decreasing because of increasing by adding impurity, is because here the same thing. If there is no impurity at all, the electron will move in particular direction. If we add an impurity, that is if we dope a particular semiconductor, means because of a hole as well as an electron, they will repel as well as attract. So that is nothing but a mobility. Mobility is nothing but what it says, the free movement of electron. Or then if we apply electric field, that will move in particular direction. But here what happens when we increase the concentration, that is the impurity concentration is increased, then if an electron was supposed to move in particular direction, it will deviate its position because of presence of hole as the electron which is present in the particular semiconductor material. So this is for a silicon example. This graph is for a silicon. Similarly, in textbook we have, this is for silicon. Similarly for germanium and gallium arsenide. So you have to draw all these three graphs with respect to impurity concentration on x-axis and mobility on y-axis. So what I shown in the book is for a silicon. You can see here mu n and mu p. This is the mobility of electron, mobility of hole. This is for particular silicon. Similarly for germanium and gallium arsenide. So this completes effect of temperature and doping on mobility. Quickly we revise whatever we studied today. That is effect of temperature and doping on mobility. So as temperature increases, the mobility increases up to one level. So if we keep on increasing the temperature, it will decrease because of the lattice scattering. So what happens in lattice scattering? So it will start to vibrate. Because of that vibration, electron won't move freely in the particular crystal. So it will get hit by the neighboring electron as well as it may hit here because of the particular vibration. So the mobility will decrease. So that is lattice scattering, that we can represent by these are the individual scattering, the individual disturbance which opposes the movement of electron. So that is with respect to the temperature. So doping, as impurities are added, so it will not move in particular direction, it deviates its direction because of the hole as well as the electron which is present in the particular semiconductor material. So this is the graph. As impurities are added more to a particular semiconductor material, so the electron, it won't move in a particular, there is no free movement of electron. So it will get hit by this hole as well as the electron by other impurity. So there will be a repulsion as well as a collision of electron will be there. That is, the electron is not able to move freely. So the mobility of electron keeps on decreases as impurity concentration increases.